What's up, everyone? You listen to KCWU, 88.1 The Burg, your music central. We'd like to welcome you to the Real Authentic People podcast, also known as the R.A.P with
Roberto,
Atong,
and Paige.
A show where we talk about social issues with social people. Hello, folks.
Hello.
Happy Women's History Month.
Thank
Happy
you.
Women's History
And
Month.
to start off, I'd like to welcome back Paige.
I'm
Welcome back.
She's back, everyone.
back.
She's back.
It's been a long couple weeks.
So how was it like filming Dune 2?
You know, I really love the work that I do.
Right.
Acting really is my passion. And I've been keeping it under wraps, but I was in Dune 2, you guys, and that's why I was gone from the podcast last week.
Amazing.
I can always see like your passion. Like even at the deck, I always see your passion
Yeah.
coming through. Like even like in the smallest thing, when an issue arises, like you always maintain your professionalism, your coolness, so well. And
That's
it's
what
just,
HBO and Warner Brothers really likes about me.
Yeah.
right. I would love that about you too.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you for that.
So
So
happy
amazing.
to
You
have
also like saved some kittens from like
I
getting lost in the
did.
desert?
I
What? Tell us more.
did. When we were shooting,
Yes.
there was like a little group of kittens
Yeah.
on set, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to save them. And so that's what I did.
I heard. Oh my
Period.
god.
Can I adopt one?
Yeah, are you bravery?
I guess
Are
so,
you-
I
Boom.
love what I do. I love
to
what
freedom.
I do. To freedom! But yeah, I'm glad to be back.
We're glad
Nice
to have
warm
you back.
welcome.
It's a really nice start off to Black History. Whoop.
No, it's okay.
No, no, no.
Women's History
It's okay,
Month.
because we are
but you
Black
know what?
women.
Every day,
Intersection.
every day is Black History Month, but we
True.
have a bit of intersectionality because it is our month.
It is our month.
It's
as
a beautiful
women,
month.
as Black women,
It's our time.
it is. Prepare to be sick of us.
Prepare to be sick of us.
Twice over.
Never been sick. Never been sick.
Period.
Period.
That's why we like you, Roberto.
That's why we like you. A very humble fella.
Very.
A very humble fella that knows their. Oop.
No.
So, what's on the agenda for today?
Today we're just gonna talk about women in film because I think all of us. I think one thing we will all have in common is that we all like TV shows and film.
Yeah.
So we can just go around like, who's like, do you have a favorite character in film, or do you have a favorite like a woman and actress in film? I know we all got our own. I have a couple on my list, but like, who's some of y'all?
Angela Bassett did the
Period.
thing. Viola Davis, the woman king. I'm sorry. Can we just talk about that for a second?
The woman king.
No, that entire performance of that woman. I don't remember her name, but she was talking about all of the women in Hollywood,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Angela Bassett did the thing." Viola.
That woman
Everybody
king.
made fun of her, but I enjoyed it.
It was
I thought
cute.
it was fun.
Cute.
It was cute.
What's the cute? Whatever.
Yeah,
nod.
and it's true. Angela Bassett did do the thing.
She sure did.
What exactly? Oh, everything.
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 She's definitely one of my favorites.
Mine too. I made a list, but here's the thing. My list is kind of more like
You made a
characters.
list?
Yeah, not a long list. Yeah, there's like 1, 2, 4. Like there's only 5. But
Okay.
here's the thing. With mine, some of them are real. Like I like their real life personalities, but the characters that they portrayed had me in a chokehold.
All right.
You
Give
know,
us the
I'm
list.
stunned.
Give us
Okay.
the list. I'm interested.
Miranda Bailey,
Oh, from Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy. Listen,
Yeah.
I didn't finish the whole season, all them series. No. I know she's probably done some other, unpleasing things. But from the times I've seen her on show, she was eating. She was putting people in their places. She could read. She had one-liner reads. Do you know how iconic those are?
She has
Very.
great one-liners.
Very, very. Now, Cookie Lion from Empire.
Stop! I gotta put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first.
Down. You took one of the game things later.
I need you to explain yourself with that one.
Okay, here's the thing. With Cookie,
She put herself first.
No. She never did. That's why she
That's
was
the
with Lucius.
thing.
She never did.
did.
Anyways, what I loved about her, she was so precise with her drags.
That's true.
I don't know. I would
She had
sit there
the entire
gagged
internet in a chokehold.
in a chokehold because I guarantee you, Benjamin Button.
It was the Boo Boo Kitty. That was everywhere.
But,
nobody could escape Boo Boo Kitty allegations.
No, you couldn't. You couldn't. And she did that. Issa Rae.
Yes.
That's the
Issa Rae.
real life book.
Issa Rae.
Yes.
I personally love her. We all know why we love her.
Exactly.
My least and final character that I will defend to the day I die is Bonnie from The Vampire Diaries.
She deserved better.
She deserved way better.
And Kat Graham, who plays Bonnie.
Right. They deserve so much better. They should have been taken care of, and they weren't taken care of. and their hair should be taken care of. Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I never watched The Vampire Diaries because that
I've never
just
seen a single
wasn't
frame
my
of it,
thing.
no.
I think I watched one episode and I was like, okay, I see why people would like this when it came out. But I was late to the...
Is Vampire Diaries the one on HBO, or is that True Lies?
True Blood is
True
on
Blood.
HBO. And I like True Blood. Like,
Is it
I
the
don't...
same thing?
No,
I
it's...
don't.
I think just because they came out around the same time, everyone
It came out
associates-
during that like vampire craze in media, like Twilight, Vampire Diaries, True Blood. They were all
Vampire's
like
the
around,
sister.
yeah. And my babysitter's a
Babysitter's a
vampire,
vampire.
all
Yeah.
of that. But True Blood, it didn't take itself too seriously. It was like it was a black comedy. It knew what it was, and it was more than a vampire show. It was like more like fantasy. Like it started off with vampires, and then it moved into other things. And this is just me writing for True Blood. So if
Right.
you want to watch it, I think you should. Lafayette is my favorite character on that show. And Tara, a black woman on True Blood, she was one of my favorite characters who deserved way better than what she got on that show. But we're not going to talk about that. But she's also the woman who played Tara in True Blood. She also plays, I can't remember her name, but she was on The Last of Us, and she plays like the commune leader. So, you know, she's getting her work, and she was in Queen Sugar.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. So
Never
I'm like,
heard
you
of the
know,
miss. You know,
I
never-
wish I could remember her name, and I'm terrible for it.
You know, I really don't blame you because I don't know your real life name. I know your character's name. Give me any character you have played. I got you.
Yeah.
What's the real life? You know, people that can just name like
Because
an
I don't watch
artist.
the credits.
Right. Unless it's a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I'm not staying long enough to watch.
And the thing is, if I'm staying for the credits in a Marvel movie, I'm not watching the credits. I'm waiting for
The sneak
the
peek.
end credit scene. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm not reading the names. I'm so sorry, and I probably should as an actress. You know.
right, you should really.
I
don't-
should.
Honestly, we can't really blame you, you know, because you're maybe too busy thinking about like, the film itself.
Exactly, and I have to memorize lines
Right.
and things, and I'm looking at the acting job,
Right.
you know,
And that's
you know?
the best you
at
can
the end
do.
of the day, that is a job.
Right.
It
It's
is
a career.
job. It's a career. I'm so
How's
sick
your
of y'all.
sister though? Like I know your sister's a
Please,
dancer too.
Please
You know,
stop! Don't bring
so, like,
Sage into this. We're introducing way too much, way too soon.
Wow, my bad.
But,
I apologize.
One of my favorite like black woman led shows, Black Lady Sketch Show. It's like it's so good. Like it's good fun. There's like not very much sense to it. It's just like silly,
Right.
and that's what I really appreciate. Like we just need those. And plus, like we don't get a lot of sketch shows
No, we really
anymore.
don't. We
You know,
don't.
like The Living Color, SNL is like.
Nah, we don't.
You know,
Nah.
you know.
Yeah.
So like, you know, Living Color was like back in like the 90s, I think, and like the 80s, and that was like a black-led sketch show. So to have another one led by women is really, really cool.
I think with this, like, I think there's like one of like main issues within film is like also how like women, especially like women of color, are portrayed within film. Like they always like. I mean, I love Olivia Pope. You know, Kerry Washington. I love Miss Girl. You know, Annalise King. I love all of y'all. But like the way black women are always so portrayed in film is like they always have to be like this boom, 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 up in arms, and they like before the characters, if they're not smart enough. If they weren't witty with how they would speak and stuff, they would have been crumbled. They would have been crumbled, and I think that's like another issue, like within like the film industry that I think we kind of have to get into, because there's a stereotype of like how women, especially women of color, are supposed to act within film, so they don't really get to explore any other form. Because I know like Viola Davis, she had brought it up. Was it Viola? Yes, it was. Like she wasn't considered like pretty to be like to play like certain roles within films.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, how are we looking at the same woman?
Right.
The Madame is
And
beautiful.
And that's just the other thing is like the demonization of blackness
Right.
in general, like to be deemed not pretty enough to be a romantic lead in a movie. What are you saying?
Right.
What are you saying? Like that is beautiful woman,
Very beautiful.
you know? And like and the portrayal of I can only speak on like black women
Right.
because I'm a black woman. But I've noticed that like black women have to be strong. They have to be smart. They have to be this. They have to be that in order to be a worthwhile, you know, character or a well-rounded character. They have to be exceptional in something. Whereas like they don't allow black women to just be regular,
People.
you know? Like and if they're regular it's because they're a single mom
Right.
or something like that. And like we can get well-rounded characters without, you know, feeding into stereotypes.
Exactly.
And I actually was on Twitter today, and I saw that there's like a new sort of trope that's arising, which is the black woman therapist in movies and TV. So, because you know everybody looks to black women to fix the problem.
Like, you're listening to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
it's like, you're strong, you can handle it.
You know most of the stuff that I'm going through anyways.
Because it was, I believe it was the author who wrote the Pretty Little Liars books during like 2020 when all of, you know, the country was up in arms in terms of race relations. She posted on Twitter something about black women and you are superheroes and we look to you to fix the problems in the world. You guys are leading the charge, something like that. And like she thought that she was being such an ally.
She was eating.
Ally?
Like, and you thought you ate with that?
Give me your plate.
Give me your plate, because we should not be having to solve the problems that y'all caused. Talking about black women are going to be the ones to save us. Why?
I don't want to save you.
We didn't make the mess.
We didn't make the mess. Why I got to clean it?
I don't want to work.
I don't want to work. I don't dream of labor. No. But like the same way that like we're looked at in real life in terms of like, you know, being strong, being whatever, they take that and they put it into media.
Right.
Which is why it's so important to have black women in film and TV actually spearheading these projects. Because how are we going to tell our story if we're not the ones telling our story?
Right. Issa Rae, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Issa Rae, I'm rooting for everybody black. Ooh, who said that?
And I think like there was the same issue with the actor that played Namor in Black Panther, because I heard like there was a lot of like colorism issue with him.
Oh, baby,
playing.
Mexico, white Mexicans hated him.
Yeah.
They hated him. But listen, we loved him.
We winning.
We winning.
Exactly, because who's on the screen?
Oh,
Who's on the screen?
Who's on the screen?
Who got casted?
Oh.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Tenoch Huerta?
Because that's who I saw.
That's
what
who
I saw.
That's
on
who
the
I
screen.
saw.
That's who y'all thought was really pretty.
Right. I was like,
Right.
he looked great.
He looked
I don't know
great.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Jewelry was hidden.
Like,
The king of Talocan?
Right.
You know what's crazy? They were like, Talocan just sounds so fake. Just call it Huacantepec.
excuse me.
Huacantepec. Because Ecatepec is where Tenoch Huerta was born in. That's a city within the city of Mexico City. And they were like, just call it Huacantepec. Just call it that.
I mean, or you could call it Talocan.
Talocan, yeah.
Because
You
that's
know?
what it's after.
Like,
Inspired
why,
by.
why would both of the hidden societies
Right.
be called something with Wakanda in it?
Yeah.
And they both don't know
adjacent.
about each other.
Like, come on now.
Ah.
Come on
they
now.
show mega hate. But we love him. We love him.
We do. We love him.
We stan Namor.
True. I mean, okay, actually, that's
No,
not
no,
true.
you already said yeah.
No,
You
no,
already
no, no,
said
no.
yeah.
That's not true.
You
I
know where we
understand his
stand.
reasonings,
Right.
but I'm not going to accept what he has done.
You wouldn't burn the world with him?
No.
That's not what I said.
Oh, wow. We are a different way. I thought we were
Hey,
going
look. 'Cause he asked her that before everything went down with the queen.
So the jewelry, the clothing, the tour of his kingdom.
I
is
mean,
just-
he hadn't done anything wrong up until then. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to take that back, because he did come into their territory
Right, and threaten
unannounced and
them.
uninvited and then threaten them.
Right, 'cause I
so
get it. Yeah.
maybe he was the villain.
Maybe. Just a little bit.
Maybe just a little bit. Like, I get it. I'm not going to
getting
say
into
that.
it. I'm not getting into it.
And that's
I'm
okay. You
No,
know
no,
not
no,
to
no.
start
You
with
stick behind.
us.
Exactly.
You stick beside your man.
You
Listen,
stick
listen.
beside him.
You
That's your
stick
man's.
beside him.
You stick beside him.
You stick beside him.
and
He's
I'm
like,
not
yo,
going to judge
listen,
you.
we got to run it. There.
And run it, he did.
He did.
Run it, he did.
He run it, he swam it, he flew it.
Well, he did lose a couple wings.
He did lose some wings, though.
Yes, he did.
He did.
Yeah.
I was like, Shuri, finish him! And she did it!
He was like, just let me get some more water from this mud and you'll be
Right.
sorry.
I was like,
You'll be sorry.
You'll be sorry, just you wait.
Just let me
you
absorb some
wait.
water. I'm really thirsty, please.
It's like that,
Namor, you're pathetic.
that
Namor.
You see how they switch up so quick? That's like that one episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob and Patrick are in Sandy's dome and they're like,
No, literally.
Oh my goodness.
There was this one tweet, I think I showed you, where it was like, Namor was going to invade the world, but then Shuri said, hey, show me around your house. And he did. Namor of Talocan, you're pathetic.
Why were y'all dragging
mean,
it? He was trying to get an ally.
Right. He was trying to work together.
Right.
And he was like respecting her too. She was like,
Yeah.
princess, please, can
Exactly.
you, like, to the rank. He was like, hey, Shuri, or
Exactly.
Black Panther. He was like, no, Princess Shuri.
Period.
I was like,
Exactly. That's a man.
title.
Let's
Acknowledge it.
respect.
Very
And then
then-
guess what? He got beat up. He almost died. Guess what he did?
Painter.
He paints her.
He painted her. Stand up.
That's why I'm
Stand
like
up.
pathetic.
Oh,
Sir.
My.
She
Well,
just like ruined all of your plans.
He-
sent
she
you
took
running
your
back
wing.
home. Took your wing. And you're gonna paint her
And
now.
you're gonna go, no,
and his
no,
cousin's like, really?
No, okay. So that she was on my list. She was on my list.
She's on your list.
Yeah. Okay. So the list was Michelle Yeoh,
Period.
Okay, yeah.
Period.
Journey Smollett
Okay.
from Lovecraft Country.
Is that how you?
Is it Smollett or
Is
Smollett?
it Smollett? I don't know.
Is it?
Because it's
Is it
French,
French?
right? It's French.
I mean,
No?
Smollett?
Smollett.
I
We
don't
need a
know.
name up in here.
Journey,
Yeah,
if you
we
could
need
come
somebody
on the
who speaks the
podcast,
language.
let's invite Journey. Like Journey,
Enema,
please.
Yeah.
Please
Enema
come.
Mizergo. We need some translation.
Not the shout out.
This UFC fighter, Alexa Grasso, she won the first Mexican female champion of the UFC ever. We love that. And Maribel Cadena, which is Neymar's cousin. I only put her on the list because I love someone that will antagonize.
That's
I
fair.
will love someone who antagonizes.
She's like, I just want to cause problems.
No, not even that. Oh, hey, they killed your friend right there. Like, apparently you're not that guy anymore.
They killed extra number 3.
They killed extra number-
Personally, I wouldn't
would
let
do
that
that.
I wouldn't
slide.
take that.
Ooh, you look weak in front of everyone.
So
like,
are
are you really even the king? And then they was like, I gotta do something.
Not, like now I gotta do something. Now I have to. You leave me no choice.
Ooh, mi amor.
She's just like in the back, like, ooh. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have let that
I won't let
slide.
that big, that other dude with the shark head. It's like, yo, see what he did? Like, would you let that
Would
happen?
you let
to
that happen to you?
I wouldn't let that happen to anyone.
Like, I'm just saying, I would have defended my people.
As a
I
king?
guess our king is just built different. I don't know.
I guess, like, it doesn't matter anymore what he says?
She really did. Like, she tried him every step of the way.
Even when
If
he was
she-
painting her.
If she wasn't in his corner, in his ear, yappa, yappa, yappa,
None of this would have
none of
happened.
this would have happened.
Ramona would have been alive.
Like,
We
we
saw
would have
the
been
real
sitting
villain,
happy in
everyone.
Wakanda. We wouldn't have
It was
had
the cousin.
that
We have-
3 inches
we have
of
solved the problem.
water.
We have solved the problem.
It's her.
Isabel was the real
It's
villain.
her.
But we love her. We love
She's
her.
the real villain. But you know what? Because it's Women's History Month, we
She
gonna
can
let
do
it
no
slide.
wrong.
She can do no
We
wrong.
gonna let it
She can do no
slide.
wrong.
Check back with us in April.
Speaking,
Then we'll see.
Speaking of Women's History Month, we're gonna play a little gimme game. Okay, Paige cheated because she said one of my quotes from earlier. This is not fair.
Which one? Which
this
one?
is not fair. You know the one.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You're gonna know when I say it, but we're gonna start with this one.
Wait, explain the game. Explain the game.
Okay, everyone. To everybody else watching, we're gonna be playing a little game. I'm gonna give a quote from like one of my favorite quotes from like a TV show or something, and they're gonna try to guess what show's from. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get my voice actress thing on.
Come on now.
Ma.
Angela
Sharpay
Bassett,
Evans.
the thing.
Stop.
As I was saying. And I work like a dog, day and night.
We both know. We both know who it is.
Did you hear the tremble in my voice?
No, because I don't think I know what
No,
it's from.
you don't know where it's from?
I've heard it and I can see it.
Can
And
I say
I
it?
work like a
dog.
dog,
Day
day and night. Roberto?
I know
pick
who
your-
it is, but do you know the name?
Is it from a movie or a
Hidden
TV show?
Figures.
It's from a movie.
Oh, I've never seen Hidden Figures.
Oh. Taraji
I'm
P.
sorry.
Taraji.
I'm
Taraji P.
sorry.
Henson.
I'm sorry. I love
Shout out to
Taraji,
Taraji.
too.
Let's
yeah,
get her
she
on the
went
radio.
to Howard, I think.
Let's get her on
Yeah,
the radio.
she went to Howard. Get
She
her on
did
the
go to
radio.
Let's
Howard.
get her on the radio.
I have to beep out some words in this. but-
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why I shouldn't throw this drink in your face.
That is Cookie Lion.
That is. That is.
That is Miss Cookie Lion.
Wait, is this just Taraji?
Is it all Taraji
Okay,
quotes?
why are you coming for me? Why are you coming for me? It's not like she has
No,
some
I
of the
mean, we're
most-
not complaining. She has some iconic
It's a question.
lines.
It's a question. I
the
didn't
reason
say.
why is Taraji is because you and I both know
She's an icon.
She has the most
One-liners.
iconic one-liners, and I told y'all.
It's true.
I told y'all. All
You're
I
not
gotta say
wrong.
is a sentence, and y'all are in the trenches with me.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all one last one.
Okay.
I have to like work at this, but like if you don't get this, we're doomed.
Oh, oh no! Now I'm scared.
Towards everybody at home, I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do. You know where it's from. I
don't
will
know
not
where it's
repeat
from.
myself. I will
I
Did
don't
you
know.
just meow at me?
It's an animal. It's animal noises. It's all I gotta say because I'm not doing it again.
Meow.
Animal noises. It's an old show, really old show.
Is it Living Single?
No.
No.
I know what it is.
What?
That's a Raven?
No.
No?
It's no. It
What?
has-
Okay, is it 90s?
Yeah.
Oh.
2000s, early float in. It has his. I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
I was born with 2 stars, so the moon's where I land. No, my bad. That's so sorry. That was wrong. Girl, I gave you a wrong reference. I was gonna tell you that was
Making
Will
us
Smith.
look
It's
bad.
not Will Smith. It's not from Will Smith.
I was like,
Okay. How could I give you this reference? Man, that's gonna give it to you though. You're gonna know. You're gonna know when I say you're gonna know.
well, I don't think I'm gonna know.
You
Wait,
are.
what other...
It's not Will Smith.
It's
It's
not.
not. Who's his bestie?
Jazz?
No, not from the show.
Oh,
But, like-
Martin? It's from Martin?
Yeah.
Oh.
There was just one scene, I forgot his name, but
Oh.
he's the one with the cap that was making weird animal noises and like weird yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That
was so obscure.
That,
Was it?
no,
Yes.
like...
Was it? I was
Like,
gonna get it.
meow.
I was like, listen,
Cat's number 1 from
No.
film.
Here's the
Right.
thing. He makes other noises, but that was the one that I can do.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I can
know
do
what
it.
you mean.
I feel
I feel like we need to run this game back.
Yeah,
because
we need a new
this
one.
made me look bad.
Okay.
And we
We'll
need
see.
to do this again once we come back next quarter.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is the end of the quarter.
It's the last episode. It's the last
It is
episode of the quarter.
Farewell, everybody.
Yeah. I mean,
Hopefully-
before. How much time do we have
We
left?
got like 3 minutes.
We good.
We've got
good,
as much
yeah.
time as we want. Okay. Well, before we leave, we do have some like things going on at
Right.
the DEC. A few things.
Mm-hmm.
Next week, there is the Thrive QFAM final study session at 2:30 to 4 in Black 101.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want to come study, that's happening at that time. There's also some Women's History Month programming going on. So there will be a display for Women's History Month in the Cirque from, well, it's today and then tomorrow. And then also there is a Women's History Month menstrual product drive going on. So there's a box outside of our office, which is in Black 101, that you can donate menstrual products to. And it's going until the 10th. So that's what we have going on before we end the quarter off. And that's all I have from me.
My end too. We'll see you next quarter.
See you next quarter.
Bye-bye.
Bye.